Oh, you're here. Good. I was hoping for company. You see, I've got stories, dark ones, chilling ones, the kind that keep you up at night. Mythical creatures, curses, horrors you can't escape. Shall we begin? Don't worry, I won't bite. Much.
Winters in Hokkaido are always bitterly cold and eerily quiet. Beneath the serene blanket of snow, however, lurks a dark tale of greed and revenge. Snow-covered mountains surrounded the remote hot spring inn, its warm lights offering a false sense of security. Beneath this tranquil surface, a meticulously planned murder was slowly unfolding. Kenichi Takahashi and his wife, now Takahashi, had met during their university days. To outsiders, they appeared to be the perfect couple. Kenichi worked at a prestigious company and was climbing the corporate ladder, while Nao was a full-time homemaker known for her impeccable cooking and organizational skills. On the surface, everything seemed ideal, but cracks had long begun to form in their marriage. Kenichi had grown distant, bored of domestic life. Meanwhile, his young, beautiful secretary, Miwa Sakurai, had captured his attention. Miwa admired Kenichi's success and status, and the two soon began a secret affair. Kenichi eventually came up with a chilling idea. If Nao were to accidentally die, he could free himself from the marriage and inherit her substantial life insurance payout to start a new life with Miwa. During a company health checkup, Kenichi falsified Nao's medical records and secretly took out a hefty life insurance policy in her name, listing himself as the sole beneficiary. Confident in his plan, he reassured Miwa, "The icy roads up in the mountains are treacherous. I'll make sure it looks like a natural accident." They chose a remote hot spring inn in Hokkaido, surrounded by winding mountain roads that would be the perfect stage for their scheme. If something were to happen there, even the police would struggle to identify foul play. Inside the warm glow of the inn, the firelight from the hearth flickered against the walls. While organizing Kenichi's belongings, Nao stumbled upon a life insurance document bearing her name. The policy's value was enormous, and to her shock, Kenichi was the sole beneficiary. Her suspicions deepened when she recalled overhearing a hushed phone call days earlier.
"The brakes have been tampered with. Once she gets in the car, everything will fall into place."
Nao remained calm, careful not to let Kenichi notice anything unusual. Yet inside, she felt a chill far colder than the winter outside. She knew her husband was plotting to kill her. Nao quietly began her own investigation. During a casual chat with a staff member at the inn, she learned that the mountain roads were indeed hazardous and that rescue teams often patrolled due to recent heavy snowfall. An idea began to take shape in her mind. That evening, she secretly recorded evidence of Kenichi's plot, including photos of the insurance document and snippets of his incriminating phone conversations. She sent all the evidence to a trusted lawyer in Tokyo, asking them to keep it safe. Nao wasn't going to be a passive victim. She was going to turn Kenichi's carefully laid plan against him. The following morning, Kenichi cheerfully offered to drive Nao to the mountaintop to enjoy the snowy view. As the car sped along the icy, winding road, Kenichi began accelerating. Glancing at Nao, he casually remarked,
"These roads can be so dangerous, don't you think?"
Nao smiled faintly.
Yes, very dangerous. That's why I made sure we're prepared.
Kenichi's smile faltered as he sensed something was wrong. Suddenly, the brakes stopped responding. The car skidded toward a guardrail, its wheels sliding uncontrollably on the icy road. But just before the car could plunge into the abyss, Nao activated a hidden emergency braking system. Unknown to Kenichi, she had secretly swapped the original car for an identical vehicle equipped with safety measures. The car came to a shuddering halt. Kenichi stared at her in disbelief as she turned to him with cold, steely eyes.
Did you really think you'd win, Kenichi?
Nao calmly called the police, reporting that her husband had stepped out of the car to check the road and slipped off the icy edge. The search was hampered by the relentless snowstorm, and it wasn't until 4 days later that Kenichi's frozen body was recovered in the valley below. Meanwhile, Miwa Sakurai vanished as soon as she heard about Kenichi's death, disappearing without a trace, but now wasn't satisfied. She had evidence of Miwa's involvement and vowed to deal with her when the time was right. As the snow continued to fall, it erased all traces of what had happened. To the world, it was just another tragic accident on a dangerous mountain road.
Some secrets are better left buried beneath the snow.
Now murmured, walking away into the cold, white landscape.